Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more credit information. Check out my website and download your free hard inquiry removal package. We have other removal packages for all your negative items. If you have questions, reach me at my website and they go directly to my cell phone. Make sure you check it out in the link in the description of this video. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I want to bring you a video on how you can pre-qualify or get pre-approved for a Navy Federal auto loan. Now, this is going to be a credit hack for you guys, so make sure you listen to the details and watch this video all the way through so you don't miss any steps. Now, if you're new to my channel, I don't do credit repair. This channel is about credit education, and we help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. So if you like that kind of information, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Now, you guys, it's always scammers in the comment section. Anything that got my photo with a WhatsApp, email address, that is not me. Tap on the photo and make sure the subscriber count to that person's photo matches the subscriber count on this channel. Now let's jump into this video. Now with Navy Federal, if you're not familiar with them, you have to be a member of this credit union. They are the largest credit union in the United States, and it is set to help military families. So they do have an association through the military. So for veterans, the armed forces, if you're a friend or a family member, you can get a membership with this credit union. I have a video on backdoor options on how you can get and become a member of Navy Federal. Now, many people love Navy Fed, including myself, because it's about relationship banking with this credit union. They give out really large lines of credit card lines. So a lot of people, like to join Navy Fed because many people might even have trouble with credit and can get a nice size credit card line of credit, like for credit cards, maybe 25,000. But they also offer loans, personal loans and auto loans. So you can pre-approve with an auto loan with Navy Federal. So I'm going to break down the details. So number one, what you need to do is go under the loans and credit cards prompt here, and then go to auto loans. And so when you go to the auto loans, you want to come down to this page and you want to come to the pre-approval. So you want to auto loan pre-approval process. You can click the learn more. Okay. Now, with the auto loan pre-approval, it's going to take a couple of steps, but the reason why this is good for you, a lot of people, when you go for auto loans, you get a lot of hard inquiries. They'll shotgun your credit. So if you're a member with Navy Federal, you can save yourself a lot of heartache with dropping your credit score immensely, because your credit is being shotgunned to all these lenders and ending up with like 16 inquiries, and you can lose like 50 to 60 points because they're shotgunning your credit. So with Navy Federal, with their pre-approval process, what you can do is already get a pre-approval for a car loan, and they will cut you a check. And this gives you the ability to negotiate with the dealership better, because you already have your financing and you can get a better deal on the car. So in order to do this, what they have to do, you got to make sure you have this information, the contact information for the applicant. And if you're married or you're going to have a co-applicant, make sure you have that information ready. Current housing, employment, income information for the applicant, co-applicant, trade-in information. So if you're going to trade in a car, add that in there, the amount you expect to finance. So you want to kind of maybe pre-do your research to see what kind of car you're interested in, so you know the price range. And I'm going to jump into more details with that. So put a check mark in your mind. and the length of the terms of the loan you want. Are you looking to finance for, 36 months, 5 years, whatever your terms that you want to finance this vehicle. So you want to submit that information. And so what you're going to do is submit your application for this part so you can get a decision. Now, with this, they typically give you this decision in seconds. So they're going to send you a text message to let you know if you were pre-approved and the amount you were pre-approved for. Okay. Once you get that pre-approval, they will issue you a check. So you can go to your nearest branch, or you can get it mailed to you. Now, when they give you this check, it's not going to have a name of a dealership. And because you get approved, let's say you got approved for $50,000 for an auto loan, you don't need to use all of those funds necessarily. So what you can do with that check, that once they give you the approval, you can negotiate your price down, or you might just want to get a smaller loan for your own, credit, or what you can pay for and manage. And the rest of those funds will just go back to the bank. Now, what is important in 90 days? Now, once you get that check, in 90 days, you got to send them the title. Okay. Once you get the seller information, the title to the vehicle have to be sent to Navy Federal. Don't think you can just take this check and just glide off in the sunset and buy what you want. They do want you in 90 days to send them the title. Okay. So once you are ready to do this, you want to make sure you guys are very careful, because I'm going to give you some little intricacies about this process. Now, with this pre-approval process, that's what they're going to do, is pre-approve you for a car loan, and you can pick up a check for that pre-approved amount. Okay. You'll be able to negotiate. But here's the key. With this pre-approval, it will hit your credit score, because they got to pull from TransUnion, all right, in order to qualify you for this. But you want to make sure that you're ready to go. Don't just be tire kicking in this process, because the hack here is you're leveraging where you're only using one hard inquiry pull to get your loan. Generally, when you go to a dealership, they'll pull all your bureaus, and you might end up, I've seen people like with 16 hard inquiries on each bureau, and then you can't qualify for a glass of water. I had a gentleman that I was working with, a client, had a 740 credit score, 11 hard inquiries, and he couldn't get approved for anything, and even though he got a high score. So with this route, only one bureau is going to be pulled, and it'll be TransUnion, and the rest of your scores is not going to be affected. Okay. Now, one thing we're going to walk through, or I'm going to show you something about this application I want you guys to be aware of. So what you want to do is click in here for the car loan decision in seconds. And what you're going to do, give me 1 second. Hold on. You got to go back, going back to this application. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right. Get pre-approved. And then here we go. You get pre-approved. You want to hit this apply now. Give me a second. Okay, now here we are. What you got to do is log in here. Okay, so you already know, if you're a member of Navy Federal, you got to log in. And this is going to be very important. Once you log in, I don't want you to see all my details. So I'm going to log in here and we're going to come back in and you're going to see from that point. Now I logged in, and if you already know with Navy Federal, sometimes they have you to do your access code to just verify, you know, a text to your phone or whatever way for you to verify. So don't be shocked when that happens. So once you have went through that car loan screen at the beginning and log into your account, it's going to pull up the application for you. Okay. So this is what you're going to get soon as you log in. You're going to get this. Okay. The auto application. And now I want you guys to pay attention to this. Now they're telling you before you get started. Now, if you decided that you have already located a vehicle, you can give them this information of the VIN number, the mileage of the vehicle that you identified. But listen to me, don't do this, okay? Because sometimes what happens when you go to a dealership, that car could be sold, all right? So you're better off with this hack to just say, no, you're not sure on a vehicle and you haven't decided. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not sure on a vehicle. I want to get pre-approved for the loan from the dealership. So you don't really want a vehicle that you already selected. You want to just go and get pre-approved to buy a vehicle from a dealership. You want to go with this option, okay? Because like I said, if you're not careful, if you already picked out a car, even if you got a car picked out that you know, you're better off by going with that option. So if that car is gets sold, then you have to go through the process again, okay? Now, here's the thing. What happens is you want to make sure that you're doing this at the beginning of the month, all right? Because if you go ahead and get pre-approved at the beginning of the month, what happens is, say if you did go with the option of giving them the information and the VIN number, all of that for a new vehicle, you got to be careful, because if you do this and that vehicle is gone, they have to pull your credit again. So you don't want to do that. Okay. They have to start a whole new application. So you want to go with the option of not having a vehicle picked out. You want to do this at the beginning of the month, because even with this option here, say if you went at the end of the month, the 28th of the month, right? And you go through this pre-approval process and it cross over to the next month, the 1st, they'll have to pull your credit again. So you'll end up with 2 hard inquiries, okay? So you don't want to do that, because the next month, this is going to expire. Your hard your window for using that one inquiry will expire. So you want to make sure you do it at the beginning of the month, because what the customer rep was telling me when I was looking into this, 30 days, every 30 days, your credit score updates. So if it's even a few days apart, you haven't had that application for 30 days, but because you roll over into the next month, they'll have to pull your credit score again. So you want to prevent that, because what you're going to do is leverage this process to minimize your hard inquiries. You get pre-approved, you go and select your vehicle, even if you have it in mind, you want to make sure you go with this option, that you don't have a car lined up. And if that car is removed from the floor, you don't have to worry about it, because this is going to minimize you down to 1 hard inquiry pull, and you don't have to be taken advantage when you go from a dealership where they're pulling your credit report, and you might have to go to another dealer, and you don't want all these hard inquiries. I had someone that had over 192 hard inquiries just shopping for a car. So Hopefully this hack was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, make sure you hit me up at my website. The link is always in the description of every video where you can submit your questions to me and go directly to my cell phone. Also, if you have just general questions, make sure you just put it in the comment section. If you have any suggestions for upcoming videos or information that you want to know about credit, make sure you put it in the comment section so I can answer your questions with a video. So thank you for joining me, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.